Welcome back, everyone. Well, he's performed in front of audiences all over the world, and this weekend, comedian Ian Bagg takes the stage at the Liberty Funny Bone. Here's a little taste of what you can expect.
Anybody married longer than 36 years? You're the winners. Go to the parking lot, pick whatever car you want, take it home. How do you guys keep it fresh? You ever just switch teeth and look at each other?
Oh my, Ian Bagg here with us now. Yay! Good times.
That was good times right there. I'm so funny. I'm a little disappointed in your weatherman being inside today.
You want him out like in the wind somewhere?
It's like a horrible hurricane out there, and he's over there in his fancy suit, his hair all dry.
All dry.
A little disappointed in him. A little disappointed, Cincinnati.
Brandon, we're going to send you out, buddy. We're going to find some weather for you to deal with, pal.
Get out there. Get on your cycle, buddy. Get on your cycle.
You know, I've heard one of my buddies upstairs, in fact, our director, has seen you before.
Really?
And says you like to have a little fun, you know, with the audience.
I love to talk to the crowd. Basically, my show is a conversation.
Yeah.
We just have a good time. It's like hanging out with your buddies. If you don't want to hang out with your buddies, don't come to my show.
Don't come to your show?
Yeah, because I just like to. I'm more curious about the audience than they are about me.
So, I mean, are you really that loose when you go in? I mean, I'm sure you have some basic sort of structure to what you're doing.
I do, but sometimes I just give up and just I just have a good conversation with you. I have things that I want to talk about. I have things in my mind. There's a lot going on in the world. I have to bring those things up. That's right. Yeah, I have to bring some things up, but then also things you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like some of my friends, they've become famous and they want to do nothing but theaters because there's no waitresses, there's no surprises during the show. I want surprises.
You like that stuff.
I want a glass to break. I want somebody to quit in the middle of their shift. I hate it here and storm out.
So you like the crowd kind of right up on you.
Yeah, I like them. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you questions. If you're in the front, I'm gonna ask you questions, and you're in the back, and I just happen to notice something, I'm gonna ask you questions. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that special there was on Showtime, and it's called Ian Bagg Getting to Know You. So
nice.
Yeah, that's about. My next special is called Ian Bagg Conversations. So if that says anything about what happens during my show,
kind of makes sense.
Cincinnati, I'm going to get to know you.
What's in a name? In this case, I guess everything. Sort of
everything. Yeah.
Proud Canadian, obviously.
Well, only because the Toronto Blue Jays are in the playoffs, and that's when we believe in baseball in Canada.
Is that the only time?
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. Everybody get together as a country.
But you moved to New York. Did I read you moved after the Canucks lost in the playoffs?
Yeah,
did that force you to move?
Well,
like you had to go?
I was like, okay, if they beat the Canucks, I'm going to move to New York, and everything's going to be fine. And then they lost, and then I moved to Los Angeles, and they finally won a cup, and then I got to drink from the cup, and everything was okay.
Did you really?
Oh yeah. Oh,
really?
Oh, so white trash too. Let me tell you, vodka and Orange Crush. Oh yeah. Yeah, son.
That's a tasty combination right there,
Come
boy.
on. You grew up in Northern Canada. You take that places. Come on. Give me some Orange Crush and some vodka. Yeah.
Can we talk about what happened to your foot here?
To my foot? Yeah,
can you guys see his foot down here?
You can't see it.
I
got the walking boot right there.
Man, you're flexible and everything.
Yeah, I got the walking boot. I was mountain biking in Pennsylvania, and there was a storm coming, and I'm 6'3", and I was the only one on the hill at the time. And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to be hit by lightning. I better get down. If I'm the tallest person here, I got to get out of here.
You're the highest point.
So I started racing down the mountain. Everything was going well, and then I got to the easy spot and wiped out. And then I'm lying on the ground, and the worst part, broke my phone. My phone's broken.
So you couldn't call anybody for help either.
Oh, I didn't care about that. I was snapping because I'm like, I'm going to have to go to Verizon. I do not want to go to a cell phone store.
No, cell phone stores can be rough.
I heard my leg pop, and it's like, well, let's look down, see if it's poking out, and it's not poking out. So you got to do so. You can either lie here, you can get back on your bike, you can either do weather inside, or you can ride down the mountain. So I rode down the mountain, wiped out 2 more times because I had no more strength in my leg. And got down to the bottom of the mountain. I had a show in 3 hours after that, so I went and did the show, and then I went to the hospital, and they said, "Sir, you're broken." And I said, "But how's my leg?"
There you go. All right.
My mom didn't love me.
And the show went on that night. It'll go on today.
I didn't like that family story before me because my mom didn't love me.
2 shows today.
My mom didn't love me.
Tomorrow, 1 show on
I didn't love me.
We'll get a link up at local12.com.
I didn't love me.
Ian Bagg, everybody. We'll be right back.